Hi everybody, I'm back with just a quick little video. Um, excuse me. Please excuse my voice. I am getting over a cold. Last time I talked to you, I was kind of beginning to get one, and within the last couple of days it got really bad. I had a fever, all this other crap, and now I feel fine, but my voice sounds awful. I can't quit coughing, and my nose is all stuffy. But I feel okay, so that's a plus, because I've finally been able to get in my scrap room and actually do some stuff that I've been wanting to do. So this video is probably going to be pretty quick because the more I talk, the worse my voice gets and the more I want to cough. I just wanted to share a quick little card that I made for my mom. She's getting surgery tomorrow to get her gallbladder taken out for other reasons than what I did. She thankfully hasn't been having pain because of a gallbladder, but she's had some other issues and it's kind of urgent that they get it taken out. So unfortunately, I'm not able to go down and be with her because she's having surgery tomorrow, and then I have surgery on Friday down in Utah. So I can't go down there and be with her and then go down and get mine done. Plus, I'm getting better, but my older son is getting sick now, and hopefully my other son and my husband stay healthy, but we'll see. Anywho, so I made her a card just to kind of let her know that I'm thinking about her. This image is by Tiddly Inks, and it's one of the newer images. They're called Rins, and I know it probably sounds weird with me saying it with my stuffy nose. It's W-R-Y-N-N, I believe. I believe there's two N's. She is the most adorable character ever, and this little one really spoke to me for my mom. Even though she's getting her gallbladder taken out, it's not obviously like a broken leg or something. There's this little nurse girl, and she's mending this little birdie's wing. And the sentiment was what really kind of made it connect with my mom, and it says, "Wrapping you with my love, feel better soon." And that sentiment does come with the image. So I've been wanting some of these girls for a little while, basically since they came out, but I just hadn't gotten around to getting one or any. And the other night I think it was last night, I seen that they were having a sale where if you spent over $10, you got 40% off your order. So I ran over and got, I think, like 4 of these little girlies. So this is the card. I used the Basic Gray Konichiwa 6x6 pad that I just got. I only used this paper, and then in the background here there's green paper. These are just some Prima flowers that I had and a little brad that I had from Basic Gray. I don't even know what collection it's from, but and then I got stickles everywhere, as you can see, and then just some little rhinestones here and there. I'm not going to show you the inside because I've already like written everything and all that, but yeah. So that's my card. And then the other thing I wanted to share, I'm really excited about. I finally got started on my Project Life. I've only done the cover page, but I really, really like how it came out. And I kind of have a feeling that the color scheme that I went with isn't going to like coordinate at all with the rest of the album, because you guys all know I have boys. So I'm probably going to use more masculine papers throughout the album. But the cover page is girly because I used a bunch of the Dear Lizzy papers. So here it is, kind of at a glance. I'm really, really happy with the way it came out, though. And then I'm going to go into detail with each little section here. So this first one, this is Dear Lizzy Neapolitan paper. This is a die cut from My Mind's Eye. And then I've got some word stickers from the Girls Papery. I think it's this one, the On Holiday, from these sticker packs. I have a couple of these, and I'm going to be using these a ton in my Project Life album. And then the Adventure I stamped out with the Studio Calico Stepping Stone Alpha that I just got. Really happy that I was able to get that for a decent price, because I think I heard somebody say that they were like going for like 40 bucks or something on eBay, which is outrageous. But anyways, so I really like doing words like this when I can. Adventure is probably one of the main words that I like to do that with, but anytime I can do a word like that, I really like to. And I just colored in the letters with a marker. And then, just one second, I need to take a drink before I start coughing. Okay, sorry about that. Anywho, this page, the background paper is actually from the Echo Park This and That Girl paper, and I actually got this by mistake. I ordered one of the boy papers and she sent me the girl paper, but the colors work really well with the Dear Lizzie collection, because this is a Dear Lizzie, and then this one, you can see the colors are like really, really close. So that worked out nicely. I used washi tape here and here from the expo that I just went to last week. And in the background here, you can see this like hexagon or honeycomb pattern, whatever you want to call it. And I got that by using this mini chicken wire template from the Crafters Workshop. I also got this at the expo. And I have another one of these that I tried to use with Mr. Huey's one time, and it did not work like at all, because the Mr. Huey's was just too liquidy, and I don't know, it just like bled underneath the template and everything, and it just was a big mess. So for this one, I just used some Distress ink, and it works so much better. So I think I will probably stick to that, or maybe I could try some paint. Maybe that would work too. But Mr. Huey's, I can't get it to work with those, even though I think that's what they're used for. I don't know. But I really like the ink look, and it kind of just adds some texture to the page, even though there's already like a grid pattern back there. But I also sprinkled a little bit of the Cameo Mr. Huey's. Really, really like that color. Goes really well with anything Neapolitan. So I punched a couple of butterflies with my Martha Stewart punch, and then this 2012 I cut out from one of the Dear Lizzie papers. The alphas are Dear Lizzie Neapolitan. I don't know if I told you that or not. And then this one, it's really, really plain. I don't know if I will add something else to it later on, but I just really like this jar, so I just kind of cut this paper out and then put some washi tape. It's even kind of hard to see. And just kind of taped it on there. So, I don't know. And then this page down here, or this section, is another one that I'm not quite sure if I'm finished with yet, but I will probably add on to it later on. For now, I'm ready to be done with this cover page and just kind of get on with the actual pictures and stuff like that. So, this is basically just more Dear Lizzie stuff, and then this tag I punched out with my EK Success punch. And then these little people things are a sticker from the Amy Tangerine sticker booklet. So, and then right here I have this background paper is from the My Mind's Eye Miss Caroline Dolled Up, I believe, with a paper pad. And I really like the yellow, and it's wood grain, so it's a little bit brighter than like the yellow that's in the collection, but the whole collection kind of has different shades of each color, so I felt like I could get away with it. I don't think it looks too bad altogether. And I wrote out all my journaling, and then I went back in with some of those stickers from the Girls Papery. I tried to make the important words, the ones that I use for stickers, but a couple of them, like this one and this one between, I actually need to fix that one, it's a little bit crooked now. Like I had done all of it, and it looked really plain without a sticker over here, so I just went ahead and did the and, because I couldn't find one that said ordinary to go right there. But anyways, so that's what I did, and then right here I used this Allie Edwards stamp that says capture the minutes and moments, and then this little Dear Lizzie camera brad. It's a little fabric brad. And I'm going to go ahead and read this to you because when I was looking at Project Life cover pages, you'd see people like, they would be like, oh yeah, I journaled about Project Life and kind of what it is, but they wouldn't actually read their journaling. And so I thought maybe if I read mine, it could maybe help some of you who either are thinking about starting Project Life or have started and just never figured out what to do on the cover page. There's really no rules about it or anything like that, but I just thought I would go ahead and share what I wrote. So I'm going to go ahead and take one more little drink first, kind of let my throat calm down for a second, and I'll be right back, and I will read that to you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to have like a coughing attack in front of, or like in the middle of this. It's a little bit long, but again, I just kind of wanted to share it because not a lot of people really shared exactly what they wrote, so I thought it might be helpful to some of you. So it starts off, it says, looking back now, there aren't many photos of Philip and I growing up. Granted, our mothers are not scrapbookers, I still wish there were more pictures to look back on. That is why I decided to start Project Life. Project Life is just what it sounds like, a project about life. It challenges you to take pictures every day of everyday things, to capture those moments in life that, while they're happening, may seem insignificant or ordinary. As a scrapbooker, I always take pictures of special occasions or events, and while those are still important, it's the moments in between that make up life. I hope to continue this project for many years to come, so that my family can look back on these albums and have a true appreciation for the little things in life and cherish them forever. So that's kind of what I wrote. It's just kind of short and sweet. It looks a lot longer than it actually is. It takes to read it. But that's just kind of what I wrote. That's basically what Project Life is to me. And I wanted that to be on the cover so that if like my mom or, you know, in-laws or friends come over who aren't in the scrapbooking world, you know, that don't know about Project Life, if they want to look through the album, this kind of can explain the kind of the, I don't know, the chaos of Project Life, because with a regular scrapbook page, you know, everything is put together really nicely and like all the colors coordinate and all these different things, and Project Life is kind of meant to be just a mumbled up, you know, documentation of everyday things. So it doesn't have to be pretty. And yeah, we always like to use pretty things and stuff like that, but that's not the most important part. Not to say that it is the most important part with other layouts, it's just, you know, with Project Life, it's kind of just, from what I've seen a lot of people do, it's like, I got this done. Like, I got this week documented, it's done. So you kind of just get it done and go on. Instead of stressing about, oh, this doesn't look right, or, you know, different things like that. So that's kind of why I put that in there. I just wanted to kind of explain it to people who may not know what it is. So then the last little section here is, this whole die cut is from the Dear Lizzie collection. And I love these balloons, and it says, let the fun begin. And I had this little saturated canary stamp that I really, really love. She's one of my favorites. And I decided to go ahead and color her up and stick her there. And it kind of, she's got her hands behind her back, so it kind of looks like she's holding these balloons, which I think is a really cute touch. So I want to incorporate little things like that in my album, like stamped images that I've colored, or, you know, maybe like right here, this is the new Dear Lizzie stuff. So I think, for me anyways, I can look back and be like, oh yeah, that's the Dear Lizzie collection that was popular back then. To everyone else, it's not going to matter, but to us scrapbookers, we could be like, oh yeah, that was trendy back then, or like the chevron or the wood grain, or the mason jar thing, you know, all these different things we can look back on and be like, oh, that was the trend or whatever back then. So, to us scrapbookers, the products we use can also kind of tell a story of the time frame, which I think is pretty cool. So, anywho, that is the first page of my project life. So I printed off a ton of pictures today, and I'm gonna really try and get a couple of pages done either today or tonight or tomorrow. It really just depends on how long I can stay up tonight, because I don't know, this sickness is just killing me. It's really kind of pooped me out the last couple of days, so and I have a feeling this is going to be a long night because my oldest son is getting sick too. So anywho, I just wanted to share that with you, the Project Life thing and my card. For those of you thinking about Project Life, I highly, highly recommend it. I think it's fun. Even though I haven't technically started yet, I started taking pictures of little things way back in December. And that's kind of when I'm going to start the album. I'm not going to start it at January, at the beginning of the year or whatever. Because even then, I didn't take pictures every single day. But ever since I heard about it, I was like, you know, that's really cool, and I kind of been pondering back and forth whether I wanted to start it or not, because I wasn't sure if I would be able to follow through, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's been in the back of my mind, and I've been taking pictures of everyday little things. Not every day, but at least a couple times a week, so people can kind of get the gist of the week or whatever looking through it. So I've got quite a few pictures backed up that I need to start. So I'm going to start in December and then go on through now. However long it takes me to do that many pages, we'll kind of have to see. And then another little tip for those of you who may be thinking about it or have started it and didn't know about this. I read this on a blog. I don't remember when it was, but I'm going to start doing this. I have a little Mickey notebook that my mother-in-law gave me, and I hadn't quite designated it for anything yet, and I think this is going to be the perfect project to use it for. So basically, every day or whatever day, I'm just going to go through and make notes about what happened that day. And then I can, like, kind of make notes to myself, like, hey, this picture, or I have this picture that goes with this story, and maybe even throw in, like, a stamp set that I want to use or a sticker that I want to use, and just kind of throw it in the book so that I can remember to use it. And then as each week goes by, you know, I can use those products or whatever and just kind of go through and do that. But that way, if I don't get, you know, to it every single day, I can at least remember what happened on that day, and I can write it down. So, and then I can journal about it, make it pretty, and put a little journaling card or something about it in the Project Life album. But that's what I'm going to use it for. So if you guys hadn't thought of that yet or hadn't heard of it or whatever, I think it's a really great idea to kind of jog your memory of things that happen throughout the week. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching and for putting up with my yucky voice and all the pauses for coughing and all that. And hopefully I will have some more projects for you within the next couple of days. We'll be leaving on Thursday, so I don't know if I'll get a whole lot done between now and then, but if I do, I will hopefully be able to share it with you. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.